Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you all would be fine and doing absolutely great. My name is Seher Mushtaq. In this video, we are going to discuss about nervous tissues. Firstly, we will describe the nervous tissue's definition. Nervous tissue is composed of three main parts: nerves, the spinal cord, and the brain. The primary function of nervous tissues is to receive stimuli and send the impulse to the spinal cord and brain. The brain sends back a response to the muscles via our nerves. Nervous tissues is responsible for coordinating and controlling many body activities. The cells in the nervous tissues that generate and conduct impulses are called neurons or nerve cells. These cells have three principal parts: the dendrites, the cell body, and the one is axons. The nervous tissues is further divided into the two kinds of cells. One is neurons and other is nuclei. Neurons transmit electrical impulses from one side in the body to another and receive and process information. Nuclei are non-conducting cells that are in intimate physical contact with neurons. सिंपली अगर हम इसको डिफाइन करें नर्वस टिश्यूज़ को, तो नर्वस टिश्यूज़ हमारी बॉडी में डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज़ को कंडक्ट करने के लिए और उनको कंट्रोल करने के लिए और अच्छे तरीके से उसकी कोऑर्डिनेशन के लिए यूज़ होते हैं। और इसको फर्दर टू सेल्स में डिवाइड किया जाता है जिसके बने होते हैं नर्वस टिश्यूज़। नर्वस टिश्यूज़ टू किस्म की काइंड्स के सेल्स पे बनते हैं जिन्हें न्यूरॉन्स और न्यूक्लिया कहते हैं। और जो न्यूरॉन्स हैं वो बॉडी में जो इंफॉर्मेशन है एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे मूव करते हैं, उसको प्रोसेस करते हैं, जबकि न्यूक्लिया उसकी एज अ सपोर्टिंग सेल उसको हेल्प करता है। फंक्शनल यूनिट ऑफ द नर्वस टिश्यूज। Nervous tissues regulates and controls body functions, generates and transmits nerve impulses, support, insulates and protects impulse generating neurons. Its control and integrates all body activities within the limits that maintain life. It has three basic functions. One is sensing, second is interpreting, and third is reacting. Sensing changes with the sensory receptors. For example, fullness of stomach or sun of your face means जब आप खाना खाते हो और आपका स्टमक फुल हो जाता है तो आपको ये सेंसरी रिसेप्टर्स के थ्रू आपको पता चल जाता है, तो आप रुक जाते हो। और अगर आपके फेस पे धूप पड़ रही है तो वो भी आपको सेंस कर सकते हो। और ये इसकी फंक्शनैलिटी में है कि आपका जो सेल्स होते हैं, जो नर्वस टिश्यूज में सेल न्यूरॉन सेल्स होते हैं, वो आपकी बॉडी में मैसेज एक जगह से दूसरी जगह कैरी कर रहे होते हैं। इंटरप्रेटिंग में आप उन चेंजेस को रिमेम्बरिंग करते हो और आप उनको याद रखते हो। रिएक्टिंग टू दोज चेंजेस विद अफेक्टर्स, आप चेंजेस को रिएक्ट करते हो विद इफेक्टर्स। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मस्कुलर कॉन्ट्रैक्शंस एंड ग्लैंडुलर सिक्रेशंस। Characteristics of the nervous tissues. Nervous tissue senses stimuli and transmits signals throughout the animal. Nervous tissues contains neurons and glial cells. Neurons or nerve cells that transmit nerve impulse, and glial cells or glia that help nourish, insulate, and replenish neurons. Characteristics of the nervous tissues. Excitability. Ability of the nerve cells to respond to environment stimuli. Conductivity. Ability of the nerve cells to transmit signals to other nerve cells. Mechanism used. Nervous cells transmit signals by releasing neurotransmitters. Nerve cells are highly specialized. They live a long time, cannot divide, so they cannot be replaced except for memory cells, and have high metabolic rate. Types of the nervous tissues. Nervous tissues, one of the four main tissues types, is composed of neurons and supporting cells called neuroglia. Neuroglia are called glial cells. Neuroglia. There are 6 types of neuroglia. 4 are the central nervous system and 2 in the peripheral nervous system. These glial cells are involved in many specialized functions apart from support of the neurons. Neuroglia in the central nervous system include astrocytes, microglial cells, ependymal cells, and oligodendrocytes. And in the peripheral nervous system, satellite cells and Schwann cells are two kinds of neuroglia. Astrocytes. Astrocytes are shaped like the star and are the most abundant glial cell in the central nervous system. They have many radiating processes which help in clinging to the neurons and capillaries. They support and brace the neurons and anchor them to the nutrient supply lines. They also help in the guiding the migration of young neurons. Astrocytes control the chemical environment around the neurons. Second is microglial cells. Microglial cells are small and avoid unshaped with thorny processes. They are found in the central nervous system. When invading microorganisms or dead neurons are present, the microglial cells can transform into a phagocytes microphage and help in cleaning the neural debris. Ependymal cells. Ependymal cells are clytic and line the central cavities of the brain and spinal cord, where they form a fairly permeable barrier between the cerebrospinal fluid that fills these cavities and the tissue cells of the central nervous system. Oligodendrocytes. Oligodendrocytes line up along the nerves and produce an insulating cover called Milne's sheath. They are found in the central nervous system. Satellite cells. Satellite cells surround neuron cell bodies in the peripheral nervous system. They are analogous to the astrocytes in the central nervous system. Schwann cells. Schwann cells surround all nerve fibers in the peripheral nervous system and form Milne's sheath around the nerve fibers. They are found in the peripheral nervous system. Their function is similar to the oligodendrocytes. Neurons. Neurons consist of the cell body and one or more slender processes. The neuronal cell's body consists of a nucleus and rough endoplasmic reticulum or nucleus bodies. The cell body is the major biosynthetic center of a neuron and contains the usual organelles for the synthesis of protein and other chemicals. Arm-like processes extend from the body cells to all neurons. The two types of neuron processes are called dendrites and axons. Types of the nervous system. Nervous system is highly complex part that coordinates its action and sensory information by transmitting signals to and from different parts of its body. The nervous system detects environmental changes that impact the body, then work in tandem with the endocrine system to respond to such events. It consists of the two main parts, central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord. Other than the peripheral nervous system consists mainly of nerves, which are enclosed bundles of the long fiber or axon that connects the central nervous system to every other part of the body. There are three main types of the nerves in your body: autonomic nerves, motor nerves, and sensory nerves. Autonomic nerves. The autonomic nervous system, also known as involuntary, and is responsible for the proper regulation and coordination of internal organs. There are two types of autonomic nervous system: sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic. It includes the body organs to work more intensively. Activation. Parasympathetic. Its action causes relaxation and slower and less intense performance of the organs, and also called inactivation. The second is motor nerves. Nerves that transmit signals from the brain are called motor or efferent nerves, and the nerves that transmit information from the body to the central nervous system are called sensory nerves. Peripheral The nervous system has two main parts, peripheral nervous system and central nervous system. The central nervous system is comprised of brain and spinal cord. On the other hand, the peripheral nervous system is the division of the nervous system containing all the nerves that lie outside of the central nervous system. The primary role of the peripheral nervous system is to connect the central nervous system to the organs, limbs and skin. These nerves extend from the central nervous system to the outermost areas of the body. The peripheral nervous system allows the brain and spinal cord to receive and send information to other areas of the body, which allows us to react to stimuli in our environment. The peripheral nervous system itself is divided into the two parts, the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. First we will describe sensory system. Means it is also called afferent neurons. Sensory neurons carry information from the nerves to the central nervous system. It is these sensory neurons that allow us to take in sensory information and send it to the brain and spinal cord. Afferent motor system. Motor neurons, also called afferent neurons. Motor neurons carry information from the brain and spinal cord to muscle fiber throughout the body. These motor neurons allow us to take physical action in response to stimuli in the environment. Next, somatic nervous system. The somatic system is the part of the peripheral nervous system responsible for carrying sensory and motor information to and from the central nervous system. The somatic nervous system derives its name from the Greek word soma, which means body. The somatic system is responsible for transmitting sensory information as well as for voluntary information. The autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system is the part of the peripheral nervous system that is responsible for regulating voluntary body functions such as blood flow, heartbeat, digestion and breathing. In the other word, it is the autonomic system that controls aspects of the body that are usually not under voluntary controls. This system allows these functions to take place without needing to consciously think about them happening. The autonomic system is further divided into the two branches, sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system prepares the body to expend energy to respond to environmental threats when action is needed. The sympathetic system triggers our response by accelerating heart rate, increasing breathing rate, boosting blood flow to muscles, activating sweat secretion and dilation the pupils. Parasympathetic system. This helps maintain normal body functions and conserve physical resources. Once a threat has passed, this system will slow the heart rate, slow breathing, reduce blood flow to muscles and constrict the pupils. This allows us to return our bodies to a normal resting state. Location of the nervous tissues. Nervous tissues is found in the peripheral nervous throughout the body and in the organs of the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord. Nerve tissues is composed of the neurons, which are specialized cells able to react to stimuli by sending a signal down a long strand of cell known as an axon. In this diagram we can see where they are located. In brain, in spinal cord, cervical nerves, thoracic nerves, lumbar nerves, sacral nerves, sciatic nerves, peripheral legs nerves. इन तमाम पार्ट्स में ये नर्व टिश्यूज लोकेटेड होते हैं. Structure of the nervous tissues. It is the simplest structure of the nervous tissues. There are three different parts of the neuron: the cell body, dendrites and axon. The cell body of a neuron. The cell body is like any other cell with a nucleus or control center. Dendrites. The cell body has several highly branched, thick extensions that appear like cables and are called dendrites. The exception is a sensory neuron that has a single long dendrites instead of many dendrites. Motor neurons have multiple thick dendrites. The dendrites' function is to carry a nerve impulse into the cell body. Axon. An axon is a long thin process that carries impulses away from the cell body to another neuron or tissue. There is usually only one axon per neuron. Difference between nervous system and the nervous tissues. Nervous tissue. Nervous tissue is made up of nerve cells called neurons whose primary function is to carry messages from one body part to another. And the nervous system. The different nervous tissues which work together in the body make up the nervous system, which is essential for proper functioning of the body. The nervous system comprises of the nerves, brain and the spinal cord. सो नर्व टिश्यू एक सेल है, जबकि जो नर्वस सिस्टम है वो डिफरेंट नर्व सेल्स की वर्किंग, जब टुगेदर ये वर्क करते हैं बॉडी में तो उसके बाद ये बनता है, उस सारे प्रोसेस को कहते हैं नर्वस सिस्टम, जो कि बॉडी की प्रॉपर फंक्शनिंग के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. Feel free to ask any question in